All right, let's get it. It's after dark. We're going to get some stuff done. We are going to be dope. So let's get it. Let's see where all my night owls are. Let's see. What do you know? I'm out. I am out. But anyway, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see who's up. Let's see who's up. Drop where you're coming in from. Drop your city. Drop your city. Drop your state. Drop where you're tuning in from. Let's go. This is Consumer Law After Dark. What's going on? Consumer Law After Dark. Let's get it. Where you guys call it? Memphis, Las Vegas. Um, where you guys tuning in from? Philly, Brooklyn in the house. All right, we got Brooklyn in the house. Ooh, we got Cali representing Indiana. What's that? Indiana. Indianapolis. Jesus, Indianapolis. Whew. Baltimore, Houston. We see Macon, GA, Oakland, Panama City. All right, all right. Hello from NYC, now in MD. All right. Brooklyn. I see what's that supposed to be? Vegas. I think that's supposed to be Vegas. Memphis. Man, we got people from everywhere. Shout out to y'all, man. I hope y'all got a drink. If you drink water, that's fine too. If you don't drink, I see New Jersey in the house. Get a little something if you're gonna sip on some water, if you're gonna sip on your detox tea, if you're gonna sip on whatever, get something. Um, did y'all know that there was a debt collection guide for each state? Did y'all? Ooh, Florida, Valencia, California. Ooh, Cali is big in the building. All right, I see a lot of California. Red Sweet Wine, William of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to Flint, Michigan. So yeah, what are you gonna get? A tea, whatever you're gonna get. Just sip on something. It's Consumer Law After Dark. Ooh, I like that. Huh? I like that. You know what? Let's stick to that because everybody does their lives early. What I want you guys to do though, invite some people. Invite some people. Let's get it going. Invite some people. Invite some people. Share this with 5 to 10 people. YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Uh, who else I got on here? I think I got Twitch, and I'm supposed to have LinkedIn. So share this. Share this live. Whoever is on here, definitely share this with someone that could benefit from this information. The same thing with you, Instagram. You know what it is. Share this live with 5 to 10 people. Shout out to my guy Reese BYOB. Be your own boss, representing for New Jersey in the house. And I want to chop it up. Tonight I was doing some research and this guide popped up. So in my search, I'm in New York. So you can look up the one for your state, right? That's why it's important that I ask you guys, what state are you guys tuning in from, what city? And basically, this is a 16-page document. It says debt collection guide. This is a debt collection guide specifically for debt collection in New York. I see Dallas in the house. And guys, for those of you that just joined, I'm hosting a 5-day master derogatory account deletion challenge. It is a credit deletion challenge. I am going to be teaching you guys how to delete any item from your credit reports. Now, this challenge is the best. It's the number one challenge in the nation. Why? Because your favorite consumer law expert, Doreen Delevante, is teaching it. And I'm not saying that I'm the best out there, but Doreen knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Is that a fair assessment? So for those of you who have not registered and secure your seats, if you're on YouTube, LinkedIn, or any of these other social platform apart from Instagram, the link is in the bio. So, I mean, the link is in the chat. So, sign up now. That's my link. Sign up, secure your spot tonight. For those of you on Instagram, just text the word challenge. Rock makers. Nope. Rock MAR. Oh, Rock Markets, bruh. I'm twisted already. So, Rock Markets, shout out to you in the building. Let me send you a wave hand. Shout out to you in the building. Um, See, what if I told you that I would pay you to give your information per month if you would do it within our nonprofit? Would you say? We'll definitely have to talk about the nonprofit. Definitely for sure. I love sharing this information and we need to get it. All right. So, ooh, Elevation TV. All right, all right, all right. Shout out, shout out, shout out. So, guys, what I want to talk about tonight is debt collection guide. So, for everybody on here, once you've signed up for my challenge, make sure you signed up. Make sure you click the link, right? And make sure that you text the word challenge to 917 810 3329 to join my 5-day challenge. So text the word challenge to 910 I mean to 917 810 3329 to join my 5-day credit deletion challenge. If you are in the university, you know the challenge is free. So invite your friends and let's get it going. Now, did you guys know for each state, I know for New York, I'm in New York, but each state should have a debt collection guide. Now, the one that I'm looking at for New York, this is an updated one because it says update on it, right? And this is coming directly from nyc.gov. So you know it's a credible source. So what I'm seeing from this is this update includes new information you should know when dealing with debt collectors. So if you're in New York, you definitely want to pay attention to this document, right? So what are they saying? Number one, in New York, a debt collector cannot collect or attempt to collect on a payday loan. What does that mean? Payday loans are illegal in New York. A payday loan is a high interest loan borrowed against your next paycheck. To apply for a payday loan, you need to have a checking account and proof of income in the state. In New York State, most payday loans are handled by phone or online. If a collection agency tries to collect on a payday loan, visit nyc.gov/DCA or contact 311 to file a complaint. So, what's the first thing New York is telling you guys? If there's anyone right now in the state of New York, right, is in the state of New York, 12 USC 1431, what is that? Before I digress, let me type that in so I don't forget it. So 12 USC 1431. That law sounds very familiar. Should be, is that banking? Uh, yep, I knew it. It's banking. Powers due to banking. All right, so let me go back here before I. So anyone in New York, guys, look it up too in your state. So for New York, there is absolutely no debt collection on payday loans. Absolutely no debt collector can collect any debt on a payday loan in the state of New York. It is illegal. All right, number two, beware of debt collection companies or companies working with debt collection companies that offer you a credit card if you repay in part or in full an old debt that may have expired. Now, what this is speaking about, guys, is time bar debt. So, what a debt collector might do is they will, let's say, get a credit card and they'll roll over a debt that has been expired due to the statute of limitation. And what they would do now is they would put the corresponding balance on that credit card and give it to you. But guess what you're going to do? You're going to use it, and when you use it, you basically just opened up a old line of credit that you are now using. And again, guess what? They can now come after you. So what they're saying is companies may use terms like fresh start program, balance transfer program to describe offers to transfer your old debt onto a new credit card account after you make a certain number of payments. Where am I? Boom, boom, boom. Certain amount of payments. If you accept the credit card offer and start making payments, the debt collection agency time limit statute of limitation for suing you to collect this debt will restart. The company offering the credit card may not tell you that this is the consequence of getting the credit card. See section what should you do when a debt collection agency contacts you for information about statute of limitations. Be wary of unscrupulous and crooked debt collectors. Be very careful. Number three, I won't get into all of this tonight. This is just a prequel to the live tomorrow. On the live tomorrow, I'm gonna be going over debt collection, and I'll be breaking down the new debt collection laws. But more importantly, I'll be making a new debt collection letter. It's going to be a round two letter, or probably a round one. I'll be making a new letter tomorrow. So join me, guys, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course, because I'm in New York, where I will be breaking down debt collection, and I'll also be breaking down, and we will be making together a new debt collection letter. It is illegal for a debt collection agency to use caller ID spoofing. Some debt collection agencies are using spoofed or fake phone numbers to disguise their identities on caller ID. For example, a debt collector may use the number of a relative or government agency to get you to answer the phone. If you get spoofed, if you get a spoofed call from a debt collection agency, you need to contact 311 to file a complaint. These debt collectors, guys, they are getting very creative. They are getting extremely creative, and you, as the educated consumer, you must comprehend and learn their new tactics, because the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act 15 USC 1681, I'm sorry, 15 USC 1692 CC says a consumer can refuse to pay a debt collector. You do not have to pay a debt collection company. You don't. This is law. Look it up yourself. 15 USC 1692 CC. All right, I saw something here. Hit them with that 15 USC 1692 JA and 15 USC 1692 F. All right. All right, what else do we got? Introduction. The New York Consumer Protection Law provides the strongest anti-harassment protection in the country when it comes to debt collection. You hear that? New York says that they are leading the pack when it comes to protecting their consumers against debt collectors. With passage of local law 15 of 2009, city residents gained even greater protection when contacted by debt collectors. The new law also expanded the licensing and regulatory authority of the Department of Consumer Affairs (DCA) to include debt buyers, businesses that buy overdue debt and then try to collect money, sometimes by taking consumers to court. So if you're in the state of New York, just know that New York got you covered when it comes to debt collection. In recent years, debt collection has been the number one complaint category for DCA. Although DCA can mediate many of the complaints we receive, we cannot mediate issues that involve money, judgments, and frozen bank accounts. Please see box marked important information about money that cannot be taken to pay judgments later on in this guide. See, DCA updated this guide to include important new information about your rights and debt collectors' responsibility when they seek to collect money. Knowing your rights is your greatest protection. Make sure debt collectors know that you know your rights. This is coming from the state. What have I always been saying, guys? 15 USC 1692 D1 and D2, harassment and abuse. Blake, you are on fire. Drop some fire in the chat for Blake. Blake, you are on fire. Licensing law. All debt collection agencies that seek to collect personal or household debts from New York City residents must have a DCA license no matter where the agency is located. All right, guys, I'm going to break this down and then we are going to move into a segue. Where are we? Creditors often use debt collection agencies to help them collect overdue debts. A creditor is an individual or business that provided the original service or credit for which you owe money. For example, credit card companies and cellular phone companies are creditors. Sometimes creditors sell your debt to third party called debt buyers. No matter if the debt collection agency is working for a creditor, for itself, or as the debt buyer, it must have a DCA license and follow all laws and risk fines, penalties, or the suspension or loss of this license. Guys, I'm going to go crazy right now. So drop some fire in the chat if you want me to go crazy. Note, debt collectors that collect child support payments must be licensed and comply with special requirements. To learn requirements for a debt collection agency license, visit DC online. Okay, who's ready for me to go ham? I'm about to turn up right now. And remember, guys, this is for people in New York. Like I said, this is a guideline for New York. You have to find the one relevant for your state. I'm about to join the university. Drop some fire in the chat for Mr. CT. I don't know how you pronounce CTIRA. I'm going to say Triedo. Get it, my brother. Get it. Let's go. Let's get you in the university, brother, man. Drop some fire in the chat and let me know when you are in. Let's go. For those of you that just joined, right? I'm hosting a 5-day challenge. Let me take a sip. So I'm hosting a 5-day challenge where I will teach you guys. All right, shout out to my Trini friend in the building. All right, where I'll be teaching how to delete any negative account, child support, debt collection, student loans, mortgages, auto loans, repossessions, charge off, whatever negative account you have, late payments, high utilization, whatever negative account you have, I'm going to teach you guys how to delete it. What am I sipping on? I got some, I got me some cranberry and some white Hennessy in my cup. What's in your cup? So I got a 5-day challenge coming up, guys. Make sure you guys are on this challenge. It's going to be phenomenal. Text the word challenge to 917-810-3329 to join my 5-day credit deletion challenge. Text the word challenge to 810-3329 to join my challenge. So now, let me break this down to you guys. I think this might have went over some people's head, but let me catch it real quick. Let's bring it back. All debt collection agencies that seek to collect personal or household debts from New York City residents must have a DCA license no matter where the agency is located. If you got what I just said, let me see some fire in the chat. I want to see who's paying attention. If you got what I just said, if you live in New York, guys, if you live in New York, if you live in New York City to be specific, because it says from New York City residents. If you live in New York City, let me see you put NYC in the chat. Everybody that lives in New York City, let me see you put NYC in the chat. This is absolutely important. And for every credit repair business owner on here that have clients that are in New York City, you need to hear this. If a debt collector call any of your clients in New York City to be exact, the first thing I want you guys to do is hit them with a cease and desist. Why is that important? Well, New York City says a debt collector that is collecting debt on any New York City resident, they must have a DCA license no matter where the agency is located. Now, it doesn't matter where they're located, right? Doesn't matter. BX Wealth One, every state might have a different adaptation of this. So what I want you to do is look up the one that's relevant for your state. A debt collector that is collecting any debt for New York City residents, they must be licensed. They must be licensed. So a part of the process and a part of what you're asking for and you're demanding is the DCA license that they possess. A debt collector cannot collect any debt from a New York City resident if they do not possess a DCA license. I'm going to say this again. New York City residents, if a debt collector is attempting to collect a debt from you, if that debt collector does not have a DCA license, they cannot collect any debt. It is illegal for them to collect a debt from any New York City residents if they do not possess a DCA license. I'm going to say this one more time for the people in the back. A debt collector, doesn't matter where they're located, if they're collecting any debt for any New York City residents, if they do not possess a DCA license to collect debt, it is illegal for them to collect it. So what you're going to do, ask for the DCA license. It's very simple. Are you DCA licensed to collect or attempt to collect on any debt for New York City residents? It's that simple. Provide the license. Remember, this document is coming from NewYorkCity.gov. Durain didn't make this document. This document didn't just manifest out of Durain's mind. This is a document that is on the NewYorkCity.gov website, straight from the source. So let me read it over. All debt collection agencies, not some, all all debt collection agencies that seek to collect personal or household debts from New York City residents must have a DCA license no matter where the agency is located. Yo, I'm telling y'all, when it comes to debt collection, like New York's a lot of things, but when it comes to debt collection, New York City does not play. They even made a whole new law, CCFA. Like they made a whole new law just for debt collection. Like I wish other states would really look at what New York City is doing when it comes to debt collection and make the changes. Like they need to pick up the pace because there's too many consumers that are being taken advantage of by debt collectors. And I'm letting y'all know New York City is not one of those states. So if you live in New York City and you are being harassed by debt collectors, you need to reach out to the credit hero. If you are in New York City and you are having debt collection issues with debt collectors, you need to reach out to the credit hero. You need to join my university. You need to visit me at DoraineDelevante.com or go to ConsumerLawSecretsUniversity.com. ConsumerLawSecretsUniversity.com, and y'all need to join my university. I am telling y'all, this is a game changer. For those of you that just joined, I'm gonna let y'all know I am having a 5-day challenge. You can click the link in my bio. If you are here, failed to connect to server, reload. Let's see what's going on here. Are you guys on YouTube hearing me? Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys hearing me on YouTube? Are you guys hearing me on Facebook? Are you guys hearing me on Twitch? Are you guys hearing me on LinkedIn? Right, look at MS Missouri collection licenses. Mississippi does not require collection compliance to be licensed a collection company. Okay, great. You guys are hearing me. All right, good. So, guys, don't forget, you guys need to sign up for the challenge. Let me see right now, everybody that signed up to the challenge. If you've signed up for the challenge, let me see y'all put challenge in the chat. For everybody that signed up for my 5-day challenge, let me see y'all put challenge in the chat. Let me see who's really rocking with me and who want to learn and who want to take their credit to the next level. Let me see who wants to move from zero to hero, and let me see who wants to make a change in their credit, in their life, and in their finances. Put the word challenge in the chat. For everybody that's rocking with me, that's a part of this challenge, that signed up for the challenge, let me see y'all drop the word challenge in the chat. Let me see y'all put the word challenge in the chat. If you rock with me and you love what the Credit Hero is doing, because right now we're talking about consumer law after dark, right? This is a new program, guys, I'm about to start. Consumer Law After Dark. This is a totally new program where I'm going to be coming on probably like 11, 12, and we're going to talk about consumer laws after dark. When everybody else gets off alive, guess what? We're going to be here because what? We are going to just kill it. So now we spoke about the licensing, right? Don't forget, guys, join the challenge, man. Join the challenge. Are we going to have all the letters as we are in the challenge? Yes, if you are VIP, if you are platinum, and if you're ultra, I will give you guys all my letters. Everyone that holds a VIP, a platinum, or an ultra ticket will have access to all my letters. Yes, you will get all my letters. All right. The law does not apply to debt collection activities performed by. creditors, okay? Government employees collecting in their official capacities, nonprofit credit counseling organizations, public utilities regulated by the Public Service Commission. For information or to file a complaint about these activities, contact the manager, the relevant government, New York State, yada, yada, yada. All right, let's skip down. All right, let's see now. What should you do when a debt collection agency contacts you? I am Ultra. Shout out to Elevation TV. You are Ultra. To Mike, you just joined the university too, if I'm not mistaken. I think the team said you joined the university. So if you join the university, you know by default you are automatically Ultra. You are the highest ticket. So fixing your credit report is all about sending letters, no court or arbitration. Yes and no. There will be or there might be times when you have to go to court because someone is neglectful and there's damages. There might be an arbitration clause where if there's a dispute that needs to be settled, you might have to go to arbitration. But 9 times out of 10, you can repair, rebuild, and restore your own credit using letters alone. But there are some circumstances where you might encounter a debt collector. There are some circumstances you might have to go to arbitration. It's a part of it. But for 90% of the time, letters are sufficient to repairing your own credit. So, what should you do when a debt collection agency contacts you? Well, let's find out. When a debt collector contacts you the first time, it is usually in the form of a dunning letter, a collection letter, or it may be a phone call. Never ignore a debt collector, even if you do not recognize the debt. DCA offers a checklist to help you protect your rights. So let's see what the DCA is saying. Check that the debt collection agency is licensed. So, guys, what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is I'm going to be building a new debt collection letter. I'm going to build a new debt collection letter tomorrow, and we're going to call this one Debt Collection Beast Mode. Yeah, we're going to call it that. We might call it that. I don't know yet. Let's see. Like those corporations lowering your limits because high using and late payments. Late payments are illegal. That's number one. Late payments are illegal. Utilizations are illegal. So if there's an adverse action against you because of a late payment and or utilization, you can actually sue for damages because it is illegal for a company to report your transactions, and it is against the law for them to report your experience. So you might want to take that up with the company. So if it's Capital One reporting it, and guess what? Yes, it is. So a lot of people don't notice. That's why consumer law is so important, guys. This is why I am here giving you the game day after day after day. You guys need to be in the university. When you guys are not locked in, when you guys are not training with me, there's a lot of stuff that you don't know. So let's go back to the checklist. Check that the debt collection agency is licensed. Check that the debt collection agency provided required information. By law, the debt collection agencies must provide the following information in all communications to you: the name of the debt collection agency, the name of the original creditor, the amount of the debt, a callback number to a phone that is answered by a live person, and the name of that person. If your call is routed from the agency's main telephone line, the live person qualified to handle your question must answer the call within 60 seconds. All right, what's the next one? Make sure the debt collector sends you validation of the debt, especially if the first collection attempt is by phone. Validation must include name of the original creditor, the amount of the debt, information about your right to dispute the debt. So, validation attempt, um, what did I say? Validation must include that, but it's not limited to that. There's a lot more that goes into validation, especially, especially when it comes to, especially when it comes to what? The new law. They have started texting. Yes, they can text now. The university is not expensive. I'm telling you this right now. The university is not expensive because I know a lot more people pay significantly more for student loans. It is not expensive. The university gives you an opportunity to invest in yourself. 2 weeks ago, I spent 70,000 dollars for two mentors to teach me what I need to learn in order for me to bring more information to y'all. Now, if I had said that, oh my God, that is too expensive, I cannot do it, guess what? I would not be as sophisticated as I am right now teaching you what I'm learning. All right. So I am comfortable and I am confident and I will invest in me. You have to decide for yourself if you are confident and if you trust yourself enough to invest in you so you can go to the next level. You lose funds, you get funds back. But I will invest everything I have in me. That's how much I believe in me. And guess what, guys? Let me tell you something right now. The cheapest is not the best, and the best is not the cheapest. I'm going to say this one more time. If you are the best, you are not the cheapest. And if you are the cheapest, you are not the best. Because I know that a renowned heart surgeon does not have discount prices. I know a world renowned plastic surgeon does not have discount prices. I know a world renowned or an expert does not have discounted price. So I am not in the business of a race to the bottom. I'm not. I'm gonna let you know. The university might be for you, it might not be. But if you want to take your credit, your finances to the next level, you need to invest in yourself. Where thy pocketbook go, thy heart follows. When you pay attention. The greatest investment you will ever make is an investment in yourself. So I will ask you, what does it mean to invest in yourself? All right. Make sure the debt collector sends you validation. Okay, we get that. Always request that the debt collector send you written verification of the original debt, even if you recognize the debt. So let's see what the city is saying about what verification must include. A document from the original creditor that shows that you made the purchase that you owe, a copy of the final account statement from the original creditor, and a document that lists the total principal amount you owe. The principal may be either the original amount you borrowed or the part of the amount borrowed that remains unpaid minus any charges or late fees. Each additional charge or fee you owe that separately lists the total for each charge or fee and the date each was incurred, description of why you must pay the additional charge or fee. So once you request verification of a debt collection agency may not contact you to collect the debt until it sends you verification. Do not be pressured into making any payments until you have received verification of the original debt. Confirm if you owe the debt, who is the original creditor. Do you remember buying a product or service from this business? Is the amount of the debt correct? Checking your credit report can help. See the box you think if you're a victim of identity theft later in this guide. Check how old the debt is. If the statute of limitations on the debt is expired, the collector must disclose this information to you, along with information about your legal rights. The statute of limitations is the period of time that a creditor or collector can sue you in court to collect the debt. If the statute of limitations expired by law, the debt collector must include in collection letter the following statement in at least 12-point type and in a color different from other text. So, guys, what this is saying is if the statute of limitation has passed on a debt and you request the validation of the debt collector must provide you with the information even about the statute of limitation, and the information about the statute of limitation must be in a different color. So if the entire document text is in black, the statute of limitation, when it comes to the statute of limitation, that color, the color of that text must be in a different color from everything else because it must be conspicuous. If I have a due date on a collection, what law should I use? Tony, you gotta give me more information. I'm not sure what you mean if you have a due date on a collection. Are you in court? Are you not in court? And remember, guys, I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. The rain does not give legal advice. All right. So while Tony gets that right in, let's scroll down to see some more. If you hired an attorney, keep a copy front and back. So I'm going to break this down in more detail tomorrow, guys. I will be breaking this down. This is just like a teaser tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be going over this document in its entirety on the live tomorrow, where we will be sharing this information tomorrow. Also, tomorrow, I will be removing information from this because we'll be making a new letter tomorrow. So, tomorrow, we're gonna, I want to follow. As told by Spirit, I'm not sure what you want to follow. Be a little bit more specific. I want to follow. What do you mean when you say I want to follow? Pull my identity IQ and I've read it. It has a due date on the collection account should be removed. Well, we have to find the statute of limitation. You have to know the statute of limitation. There's two statute of limitations that you need to know. So you need to know the statute of limitation for your state on that particular debt and the time barred on that debt. What that simply means is for, let's say it's a credit card debt. What's the statute of limitation in your state for a creditor or debt collector to collect on debts from a credit card? No, no, not yet, not yet. I got a response in CFPB website. They said FTC will notify the people who are eligible when the whole case is settled in 2 to 3 months. All right, cool. I didn't get any yet. So it seems like some people are getting responses back from the FTC regarding that whole credit karma stuff. All right, you guys might get a check in the mail. I got the same response regarding credit karma just today. All right, so it seems like people are getting back responses. Failed to connect to chart server. Please try reloading the page. All right, I'm not sure what that is coming from, but it sounds like for everybody that had put in that complaint, remember that complaint we did on Credit Karma? It seems like people are getting responses, so that's good. Some of y'all might get a check. If y'all get a check, just know the Credit Hero put you onto some game. All right. All right. So, guys, I'm not going to stay on here long tonight because tomorrow we're going to be on live for a good 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, probably 3 to 4 hours. Remember, tomorrow is the live. We're going to go live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, remember my challenge. If you are new, what was the complaint submitted? If you go to my page, you're gonna see a live there that we did regarding Credit Karma. Basically, we filed a complaint against Credit Karma for the suit that the FTC had in order for us to get some remedy. Yep, on Credit Karma. So there's a video on my page where we filed a complaint against Credit Karma for basically just doing unscrupulous shit. So the FTC is suing them, and basically we want a piece of the money. It's $3 million. We want a piece of it. So we submitted our complaints. There's a video on my page. You have to go through the lives. I don't remember when we did it, but there's a video on there when I think it was like 50 or 100 of us. I don't remember, but it was a lot of us. We filed some complaints, and people are getting responses now. Automatic shoot, they give me the 40K I asked for. I got you 10K out of. Yo, Trevon, man. If that comes, just join the university, bro. If you get that 40K, just join the university. So that should be really, really fun. Um like I said, guys, tomorrow I'll be live. So we'll be on live probably between 2 and 4 hours. I'm going to break down this document in detail. We will be making a new debt collection letter tomorrow. So for everyone that has a collection issue, I'll probably make 1 or 2 letters tomorrow. Don't know yet. It might be one or it might be two. Before I go though, I need you guys to sign up for my challenge. If you guys just joined, if you've been here and you're not signed up, please, 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 guys, get on the challenge. You know the negative item is on your credit. It has been there too long. You know you got denied. You know that you're paying the child support. You know it's on your credit. You know the bankruptcy is there. You know the charge off is there. Guys, I have the resources you need, but I cannot give you the resource if you are not in the room. Is there any law that protects me from a bank never send me a statement and taking me in person about a debt and now I have a charge off? So you definitely need to be in the challenge. Lori, sign up for the challenge, Lori. I'll be going over how to delete charge offs. The challenge is October 3rd to 7th. October 3rd to 7th. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, sign up for the challenge. Text the word challenge to 917 810 3329. Text the word challenge to 917 810 3329. Take a screenshot of the page. Text the word challenge, CHALLENGE, challenge. I think that's how you spell it. Am I bugging out? Text the word challenge to CHALLENGEN to 917 810 3329. to join my 5-day credit deletion challenge. Okay, great, great, great. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I use your no consent letter and sent it certified. They removed it from my account, waiting on response from my charge off. Let's get it, Elevation. Let's get it. We're getting deletions in this building. That's automatic as well. I'm joining and showing love. Most definitely. How much for your credit repair? Um, DUHA. I do not do credit repair. What I have is I have an educational university. So what I do is I teach you how to repair, rebuild, and restore your own credit using consumer law. I teach you how to get paid for having bad credit. I teach you how to get paid from debt collectors. And right now, I am teaching you the steps to take to defend yourself from debt collectors. So, one of the key things is you are your greatest asset. And I firmly believe in empowering you so you can move from zero to hero. And that's my big thing. I need you to be the credit hero for your family. So, what I do is not a done for you service, right? If you need a done for you service, one of my good friends right now just popped in, 750 credit advisor, hit my friend up, right? She's very credible and she is a beast at what she does. So if you're looking for a done for you, you can hit one of my friends up that does that. But for me, I believe in empowerment and I teach you how to take your power back. I want to clear up my consumer report, but I wanted to get remedy from them first before doing so. Um, there's nothing that's going to stop you from doing both. Why do you want to have this one or that one when you can have both? You can clean your credit and you can get remedy. There is absolutely nothing that stops either one. You can get remedy and you can clean your credit at the same time. Oh, you're most welcome. I don't know how to pronounce your name. DUHA. Doa. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologize. So from your favorite island boy. Listen, guys, join my challenge. It is the best investment you will ever make. And guess what? General admission is free anyway. Like, there's no reason why you guys cannot come and learn information that's going to change your life and your situation. What laws to use when being sued by a financial company for car repo? You need to learn repossession laws. So, Chase, you definitely need to learn repossession laws. Repossession is dealt with a little bit different, and this is I have a whole section in my university that breaks down repossession. I have two ebooks on repossession. You need to learn repossession. This is how you will win. This is how you're going to be triumphant. This is how you're going to put your foot on their necks. This is how you take your power back. You need to be in my university. You need to learn repossessions. You can go to my website, theraindelevante.com. You can go to Consumer Law Secrets University. Consumer Consumer Law Secrets University. consumerlawsecretsuniversity.com. Go to consumerlawsecretsuniversity.com. Join my university. This is how you are going to be triumphant. So, guys, make sure that you guys are signed up for the challenge. I will be heading out. It's almost midnight here in New York. I need to be up early in the morning because I need to study, because I need to bring you guys new information, fresh information, relevant information, and information that you guys can use to impact your life and your family's lives. And guess what? I will be dropping how to start a credit repair business soon. Guys, it is going to be an amazing thing. I will be dropping that very soon. I'm working on it. It's going to be dope. Dope. So, one more time before I go, you are your greatest asset. Join the challenge. You don't have to join it. I'm gonna let y'all know. If you want to keep your bad credit, that's fine. The Credit Hero don't have a problem with that. Keep your bad credit. If you don't want to join, that's up to you. But if you want a change in your life, if you want to move from getting no's, if you want to get yeses, if you want to change your circumstances where you're stop paying high interest rates, if you want to be the change you want, you have to start with the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. You have to confront that person and you need to be great. So, from your favorite island boy, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Remember, the live starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be going live. I'm going to break down this debt collection guide for New York. And also, I'll be covering the new FDCPA law. And I will be making a new debt collection letter. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening tomorrow. But before you go, take a minute, take a second. Follow me on YouTube, Derain Delevante. Google me, Derain Delevante. I am there. I am everywhere. Guys, the greatest investment you will ever make is an investment in yourself. I will be coming to y'all tomorrow with a lot of goodies, especially with the challenge and the stuff that I'll be giving away. So from your favorite island boy, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.